And on the sidelines of COP27, we're really honored to have with us one of the youth ambassadors working in the field of climate change ambassador in Chad. And she's with us here at COP27. We'll know more about her impressions, participation, as well as expectations. Merem Taher, the climate change ambassador from Chad, thank you so much for joining Nile TV International.
Thank you so much. My name is Merem Taher. I'm a young ambassador, climate activist. I work in the organization Les Femmes de la Diaspora Tchadienne. It's a French association. And I think the COP27 is in Egypt, and for me it's an African COP. We need to talk about African issue. They take for the first time in the agenda lost and damaged, who people of the north do in Africa. And I want to say I'm so proud to represent my culture. You say I have a traditional clothes.
Yes, I was just asking you about the national attire. You know, as we can see that Merem is wearing the traditional attire in Chad. Tell me more about the occasions where this beautiful attire and accessories is being put on. When do you usually wear? Is it on special occasions?
Is it on the special occasion? But a lot of people have a dress with a lot of color. I have yesterday, and you represent the community of Ga, the name of the people of all of the north of Chad, Tibesti, Enedi, Kanem, and Borkou. And I want to show it the first time who people in the north of the region Chad represent. I am so proud to represent for all people. We are here. We want to talk about climate change, because people, they don't think in Africa in the climate change. They think how they can eat tomorrow. That's a problem. We have to do more in the agriculture, in the education, in the health. I don't think you have to have the same development in the north country. We can take our culture and do a better development.
Yes, definitely. And this COP, actually, COP27, is really special for Africa. And Egypt is going to speak in the voice of Africa, as you know, at COP27. So definitely we're talking Africa and sustainability. It's very important that we would discuss here and take an action plan concerning the Africa that we aspire.
Yes, it's that, and I represent indigenous people. It's a very problem. We don't have. We have a lot of young people talk, but our government don't take your initiative, your problem. And I want in this COP27 your voice. It's more important, and people do a lot of initiative. We don't have to take a solution in other country. We can together in Africa work together.
Yes. How do you see the presence, this huge presence, delegations from around the world coming to the mother of the world, coming to Egypt at the heart of Africa, and talking recommendations of COP27? How do you feel this COP is very special and significant for Africa?
It's very special because, how I say, it's the first time you take an agenda lost and damaged, and I think this COP consider more African people and before the COP.
Yes. Tell me more about women empowerment, and you work in women empowerment issues and field in Chad. So Chad took also great strides on the path of women empowerment.
Yes, it's a big problem in Chad because women, they don't take the first place in education, in health. The mentality are changed, but it's very slow to have a development like other countries like Senegal. And I hope the future generation we can do more for women, for young girl.
Yes, for young girls and for youth in general, you know, in Egypt here we're a country that invests in youth potential. And President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi pays special attention to the youth of Egypt and invests in them. Also, we're paying special attention to the youth of Africa. Remember the World Youth Forum and how it opened the window of opportunity among the youth from all over the world to come. So how do you see youth and the role vis-à-vis climate change?
The youth are very important in climate change because it's how future you fight for tomorrow, how children can have a good education, a good health, and we have the future.
Yes, you are the future, actually. A message from you, from the mother of the world to maybe country and fellow men seeing you in Chad right now. What would you say? And is there a special dialect in Chad? Language? Yes.
I would like to say you have to promote our culture, to promote, to talk more initiative in the world because Chad it's not very representative in the other country. And I hope people to fight for the right, for education, for health, and we have a better world.
Yes, definitely. I thank you very much, Merem Taher, climate change ambassador from Chad. Thank you so much for joining Nile TV.
Thank you so much.
As we can see that the youth climate change ambassadors are actually playing here at COP27. They are writing the roadmap and uniting for the future. They are focusing on this sense of togetherness vis-à-vis climate change action. And we're still continuing our coverage here on Nile TV International. Stay tuned.